What's up, adventurers? My name is Xaurom Dragonheart, and I'm the guild master here at the Academy for Adventurers. So by a show of hands, how many of you are scared of making mistakes? Yeah, there's something about mistakes that really makes us feel uncomfortable, right? So you get that gut feeling, or you imagine something embarrassing happening, and then you just, whatever your idea was or whatever grand plans you had, they just kind of, boom, they just collapse. And fair enough, right? Because when you make a mistake, you're taking a risk. And if you're a gamer like me, you'll know that in video games, for example, you get multiple lives. Maybe you see where I'm going with this. So if you imagine yourself as the character in your favorite video game, and you imagine that life is a game, and that you have the opportunity to actually make mistakes, how different would you live your life? How different would you be willing to experiment, to be curious, to go out there and to actually maybe, just maybe, give your dreams a chance. Give your dreams a shot. Well, I'm posing that invitation. I'm extending that invitation to you right now, today. Guys and gals, I know there's risks. I know you may have a fear, you may have a doubt, and maybe you've been burned before. But guess what? That doesn't have to be the end of your dream. That doesn't have to be the end of whatever goals you have. Making new friends, pursuing a healthier relationship, changing your career, maybe leveling up your health. Whatever goals you have. Maybe you've tried before and maybe you're like, you know what? It didn't work. I got burned. I had a bad experience. I was naive. Well, if I'm being fully honest with you, I've been naive too. And I've gotten burned many times. And I feel your pain. I know it's not easy. But if you have something worth sharing, if you have something worth pursuing, don't let that be the end. Don't let that mistake be the end. Maybe you're familiar with the phoenix. And you know what's interesting about the idea of the phoenix is there's a cycle of life and death and rebirth. Maybe the old you had to die. Maybe that mistake, instead of it being the end, was actually a renewal. And that's the thing about being naive. If you can transform your naiveness into actually a new version of you, a better version of you, a 2.0, you can think of it however you want. But your mistakes can actually be a gold mine. Because every single time you make a mistake, if you reframe that as, well, you know what? I learned something this time. So the next time I pick up that controller and I play the game of life, I'm going to play it a little bit differently. I'm going to try this strategy. Because the positive side of being naive is actually curiosity. And if you can be curious and you can play your life, treat your life as a game or as a science experiment, test out many different hypotheses, that's how success happens. And it doesn't matter what domain of life you're looking at, that's how you can create success. So if you're a creative person and you enjoy toying with things, that's something that will be of great service to you. And guess what? Maybe you don't consider yourself to be creative, but anyone can be creative. If we're made in the image of a creator, then guess what that makes you? A creator as well. So you can create, you can experiment, you can learn, you can improve, you can build yourself back up. So don't quit. Get out there and let your mistakes become fuel. So that way your gas tank can refill and you can actually get out there and go an extra mile, go the distance. Because that's what adventure is about. Anytime that there's a bump in the road, you can rise up and just put on a new tire. Your tire gets flat, no problem. Get a new tire. Or pump air into it. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But don't stop the adventure. If you have to take a pit stop, that's fine. Take a pit stop. Tune up your car and keep going. And I promise you that each time your car breaks down or you lose a life, as long as you pay attention and you take inventory of what you did wrong or what happened that went wrong, because maybe it wasn't even you, but if you take that information, you incorporate it into your system and give yourself a systems upgrade, I guarantee you that next time it's going to be a little bit better. Keep repeating that process. Keep going forward. And my invitation to you right now is to pick yourself up, don't quit, keep going. There's always a way to improve. If this was your first video, welcome to the Academy. Check out my website. You can take a look at some of the videos we have here on YouTube and take a look at some of the tools that we offer as well. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and do so. And until next time, keep adventuring. Take care.